Yo, looks like we're both somehow still alive and kicking. But where at?
I'm glad you're okay.
Man, this prison cell kind of makes me think of when we first met.
I think you can just leave Ryuji behind. Ryuji is the second most important Phantom Thief member, mechanically speaking. Number 1 is Yusuke, because he's the god of death. Number 2 is Ryuji, because he's the god of life.
I remember how Shibuya was all effed up just now, but like, nobody was seeing any of it. No, it was more like they didn't want to see any of it. What the hell? So, even all them people who are suffering and cheering for us to come and help them, in reality, they would have rather just had everything stay how it was?
Who's number 3, 4, and 5? What do you... Oh, in relevance of team membership? Oh, stretch. Number 1 is Yusuke. Number 2 is Ryuji. Number 3 is Haru, because she can concentrate other people. Number 4 is On, because she has concentrate herself. Number 5 is Makoto, because she has an insta-concentrate and Meteorohan. Number 6 is the cat. And then Joker and Akechi are tied for 0 position, because they're so incredibly important, they cannot be ranked. And then Kasumi isn't on the list, because the developers thought we didn't need to have her on the team at all.
Did what we were doing have any meaning at all?
Don't give up now, Ryuji. Always forgetting Futaba. I said game mechanics-wise. So Futaba, in terms of game mechanics, doesn't matter because she's purely RNG. And that's why I said Kasumi doesn't count, because Kasumi has not been in the game as a playable character other than one fight. Yeah, Akechi and Akira are also number 0 because they're the wild cards. Exactly.
You're so freaking tough. You know, back when I thought we were gonna die, without learning the truth about all this, I kind of felt for the first time that maybe we hadn't been doing the right thing. That maybe we deserved to lose. You get me?
I mean, as a comforting friend, I want to say I feel the same way, but I never regret my decisions. Ever. Not at all.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I started all this because of how pissed off I was. Maybe it's never been about winning, or anything like that. Maybe all I was doing was just continuing my own defiance.
Even in that one fight, Kasumi wasn't technically a playable character because you couldn't control her? Yeah, you could, couldn't you? You could control Kasumi. Am I missing a joke? Yeah, you could control her. I'm pretty sure you could. So you're giving up? Akira.
You're right. I get it now. We're doing this to make sure people don't gotta go through the same crap we did. It doesn't matter if they think we're just or not. We gotta do what we believe in. It's not like people think much of me anyways.
I think a lot of you, Ryuji.
I'm gonna dash through this the only way I know how. You got me out of prison, just like before.
It really is like a full circle thing. I love that.
Thanks. You know, it's kind of embarrassing to say this, but I'm really glad I met you.
Dudes, it's moments like this. Like, Ryuji, he absolutely has his problems. I understand where some people come from when they're like, I'm not sure I like Ryuji all that much. You know, he shouts about being a Phantom Thief a lot. But then, like, you get moments like this and the moments at the end of Shido's palace where he made the run to, like, save everyone. And I'm just like, dude, Ryuji doesn't have to be, like, your favorite character or anything. but he is really good, and I love him.
Alright, I'm done getting my ass kicked. That shiny bastard acts like it's some kind of god. I ain't gonna feel good till we deal with it. Let's head out. We're gonna take down that asshole, yeah? Hey.
Hold on, you think the others are locked up too? Gotcha. Guess I'll just spend my time loafing around here then.
Counting on ya.
You should go rescue them. I'm sure they're waiting for you. Okay, I understand where people got confused now about the whole Kasumi thing. You control Kasumi in the mysterious palace where she awakens, but in Sai's palace you don't control her. This is correct. I'm gonna leave the others to you. They gotta be here somewhere. Alright, chat, let's go get my little sister, and then we're gonna go cry in the corner for about 15 minutes because I can't go get Pancake Boy, which harms my very soul to its core. And then we're gonna go save the world. And by save the world, I mean save Christmas.
Oh, Joker. I'm relieved. Looks like we're both still alive.
I'm glad you're safe. Sojiro would lose it.
Am I really safe, though? Shibuya. What happened? And where are we?
I didn't expect another dialogue option so fast. I was drinking my Gatorade. We're somewhere safe.
I see. I guess my fears turned out to be true. The real world is a scary place. Pain like this can never reach you if you keep yourself cooped up indoors. Who am I to think I can tell the people what to do? I mean, I used to be a shut-in myself. Damn it. I just want to go home.
I feel that.
But even that would be tough now. Giving up would be too painful. You know, I think I've changed. I don't know when it happened, but I can't let people suffer like this, even if I don't know them personally.
You've grown.
Grown? Honestly, this all seems like a bit too much. But...
You know what to do.
I've known the right answer from the very beginning. I don't want to run away from this. I ran from my mom's death for so long. I misunderstood it. Everything was just too painful for me to handle. But I never want to be left in the dark again. That's probably why my persona is a little bit special. Because I want to learn the truth. That's how I really feel. Well, I've come this far. I'll follow you wherever you go, on my own 2 feet. You have such a strong heart, Joker. You saved me yet again. Thanks. I'm so happy. Like, so much that I can't even express it in my normal words. Anyway, we're going up against a god. I couldn't even leave my own room before, but now we're gonna beat a god! I'm so pumped! And wait a sec. I just noticed I got out of here on my own. Ta-da! A real jailbreak!
We need to go.
Whoa, you're quick to act. That's what makes you dependable. All right, time to get back at it.
Alright, we've saved all the Phantom Thieves. Seems you've managed to save all of your teammates. Yep, every last one of them that's still alive. Now then, please gather in this room at once.
Huh?
What was up with that voice? I mean, was I the last one? You are. There are no others.
Hey.
Does that mean you found Mona too? Who? Was he okay? Wait, I can check that for myself when I see him. We gotta go back and regroup with everyone first. Chat brought up an interesting topic while I was talking to Futaba. Like, is it really hot or really cold in the Velvet Room? How does Igor keep the place ventilated? Igor keeps it at a guaranteed 69 degrees Fahrenheit at all times. I promise you. Without fail.
What is this place?
Not true, we're missing pancakes. I literally said, specifically because of that, all of the Phantom Thieves that are not dead.
Who are they?
My name is Igor.
That's cold. What's cold? 69 degrees Fahrenheit? That's not cold. That's what I keep my room at normally.
I am the master of the Velvet Room.
I am Lavenza, a resident of this place as well. We have been waiting for all of you.
Velvet Room?
My master has just been released from a long period of imprisonment. His powers have not fully returned. Though it may be presumptuous of me, I will speak on his...
Hey, where's Morgana?
Would you like to see him?
No, not really. You know him?
He's right over there.
That's where you were hiding?
Were you hiding inside the toilet?
I was born here.
This cat is a prison baby?
It was to dispel an evil being from man's spiritual world. Mona? My role was to find the trickster and help him defeat it. That's why I was created here by my master.
Indeed.
I really remember everything. When this place was about to be taken over, my master gathered the last traces of mankind's hope. He mustered up his remaining strength to make me.
You were created for mankind's hope? No wonder we're screwed.
The entity that calls itself a god is a malevolent will that forces man into everlasting servitude. It hopes to attain eternal peace by filling reality with those who have stopped thinking for themselves.
You know, it does make sense that Igor, like, gathered stuff from all of humanity and made Morgana, because, like, if the internet has taught me anything, society is obsessed with cats. So, of course, it became like a cat.
That is the ruin of man that this evil god envisions.
I, don't get what you're saying at all.
Oh, be quiet and listen! We don't have much time left!
Wait a moment. The Holy Grail is a god?
No, it's a cup. That's like saying the cat is a human. It's just factually incorrect.
I was wondering why it had a will of its own, but are you implying that it isn't a treasure?
No. As the distorted desires of the masses, it is most certainly the core of Mementos itself.
Hold up a second. Lavenza's explaining stuff. Ryuji's like, hey, I don't understand what you're saying. And then Lavenza's like, shut up, be quiet. Then we don't have time, like, I have to hurry. And then Makoto's like, oh, just give me, like, 3 sentences here to interrupt you and ask questions. It's like, oh, that's fine, I'm not gonna get mad at you. That's rude, Lavenza. That's rude.
Then, did the treasure become a god because people wish to be ruled over?
That is correct. To decide the fate of the world, it chose 2 people with potential and pitted them against each other. One, Goro Akechi, incited the masses' distortion. Had he won, the world would have been destroyed and remade.
The world would have been remade into a beautiful pancake paradise. We shouldn't have gotten in his way.
The other was a trickster who would stand up against this. That was him.
If he won, the human world would be left as is. Those were the conditions of the game. At least, that's what should have happened.
That malevolent being knew that a revolution would not occur within indolent humans. After all, it is the masses' distorted desires incarnate. However, my true master believed in humanity. He believed that a trickster would rise among the people and accomplish this change.
So he didn't believe in humanity, he believed in me, which is a much fairer choice.
But But that evil entity laughed at the prospect and sought to prove the powerlessness of man with the game.
You forget it would have been Shido's paradise? No, it wouldn't have. Akechi was going to kill Shido and, like, make him suffer after he became prime minister. It still would have been... Also, they just said, like, the world would have been, like, destroyed and then remade. It didn't say that, oh, Shido would have ruled the world. It said the world would be destroyed and remade if Akechi won. I can only assume that means Akechi remakes the world into Pancake Paradise.
And he had great potential, which is why it approached him. It helped train the trickster only to cast him into despair, using the masses who rejected their savior. This was likely its means to nip in the bud anything that would pose a threat. Now that I think back to when I was separated, I felt a disagreement to the word rehabilitation. Of course I did. It was just a means for the fake to keep you under surveillance.
Basically, this guy was dragged into a game where the evil god rigged the outcome.
Damn it! What the hell?
Your real world has already been fused with mementos. You do not exist because reality is replete with the cognition of those who deny the Phantom Thieves.
Igor has a stack of papers there. What's on them? That's the entire plot and storyline of Persona 5. Igor gets lost and confused really easily and has to read through it constantly. He scribbled a bunch of notes in the margins of, like, this actually means this, etc., and, like, this was supposed to be this, so on and so forth.
It can be said that the world is one step away from the evil god's machinations. However, there is still hope.
It's the Cut Kasumi content? No, it's the Cut Hifumi content where they were supposed to make her a Phantom Thief.
Now that the evil god's identity has been exposed, you can see your rehabilitation to its completion. Only you can leave this prison and save this distorted world and its captive people. Young man, guided by Morgana and worthy of the trickster name.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Guided is a bit of a strong word.
You must challenge the evil god and reclaim your existence in reality.
I bet you that stack of paper...
Task.
I thought that you were done talking, my bad. I bet that stack of papers is a bunch of fanfics that Igor just shuffles through when he's bored and has nothing to do.
You must challenge the evil god and reclaim your existence in reality. Are you up to the task?
Of course.
Let's destroy that annoying shiny treasure jerk for sure this time.
Excellent. There is nothing to fear. You already possess the strength to oppose this evil god.
The Persona 4 cast never met Igor, right? Because I'm thinking right now, I wonder if Persona 5 is the only game where, like, the main cast, like someone other than the protag and the Velvet Room attendant, gets to meet with Igor. Marie got to meet Igor in Persona 4, obviously, but she was, like, kind of a Velvet Room attendant, like, adjacent kind of character. So maybe in Persona 3 they do it like this as well. I don't know. I'll know when I play, but, you know. It's pretty neat, if true, that the Phantom Thieves are, like, the only cast where it's like they all get to meet Igor.
I am truly looking forward to this.
Our mutual friend knows where the exit is. Morgana, please guide them. And thank you for all that you've done. It's a cruel responsibility that's been cast upon you.
I will accept your words of appreciation fully when everything is over. Now follow me!
Summary of the story up to this point has been updated. Oh, that's nice.
Joker!
Let's go. Hey, Igor. Someone in chat just reminded me. No, I still gotta talk to Igor. He still got my wine. The wine that he didn't give the Narukami. I want it. I want it, you coward.
This way!
It's up this way. Follow me. Really wish Akechi and Kasumi were here right now. What's this? It's one heck of a door. I also love this moment because if I remember right, I didn't see it coming in my OG playthrough. That's our exit. Come on, let's go.